What's up everybody, it's Pell. I want to talk to you guys about 3 portrait lenses if you're looking to get into portraiture. A lot of people ask me, what lens are you using? I think that's a great question. And I think a lot of times what people are asking is, what's the best lens? And what I want to explain to people getting into photography is that there really is not a best lens. What you can find are some great lenses for specific uses. So if you want to take pictures of people, specifically portraits, there are some lenses that we can discuss. I did a TikTok a little bit ago about the difference between different focal lengths with lenses. So you have 35mm, 50mm, 85mm, and a 70-200. I like to show that variety of focal length so that you can actually see what that does to the image. It's not that one image is better than the other, but they do have a different aesthetic and look. So I'm going to break down some of these lenses a little bit for you. Let's talk about them. Let's start off with 35mm. I don't love that for a portrait lens, but it is something that some people really enjoy. To me, 35mm is going to be more for a lifestyle portrait and less about a headshot. It's going to be a much wider focal length, so you're going to be able to get a lot more of what's happening in the scene. My personal favorite is the 50 or 55mm. That is going to be a premium portraiture lens. The reason that I like to recommend the 50mm lens is that you can use it for more than just portraits. That's something that's great for street photography, product photography, and other types of photography as well. The other reason that the 50 is great is that it's usually a very inexpensive lens. So if you want to add a lens to your arsenal, that's a good one to go with. So the 85 is going to be a little bit more zoomed in than the 50. So you're going to get a little bit of a different perspective. I think it's a great lens as well. When I carry 2 cameras around during a photo shoot, I'll typically have the 85 as my second lens during that time. Here's a side-by-side of a photo taken with a 50mm and an 85mm, so you can kind of get the difference of what that aesthetic is. I also want to talk to you about a bonus lens, the 70-200. I think this is a phenomenal portrait lens as well, especially if you're trying to get that compression or that look like things in the background are completely blown out. I used it recently for a maternity shoot and it turned out fantastic. I loved what it did to the scene on the beach, how it blew out the background, but still I was able to capture that moment. I think the 70-200 is a really unique secondary lens, but I wouldn't advise anybody to have that as their first option. I hope this was helpful to you if you're thinking about what lenses you might want to buy or add to your arsenal. If you guys want me to review any specific lenses, I'd be happy to talk to you about it as well. Send me a message through Instagram if you want to know more. I'll be happy to walk you through your next purchase. Thanks. Peace.